Good evening, Mayor. My name is Phil TurcottePart from 655 County Route 70 in the town of Stillwater, Saratoga. City Council members, I'm here tonight to speak out and get some clarity about my termination from the fire department on November 20th, 2012. I came to the position of firefighter with all certifications required and sent to paramedic school. With 7 days left of my probationary period, and within a few days of providing Chief Williams with documentation that I passed the paramedic certification exam, to my surprise, I was let go. The reasons were given were unable to assess my firefighting skills, and my skills as a paramedic were not up to Saratoga Springs standards. I have my professional firefighter 229 certification from the state of New York through the Utica Fire Academy and 18 years of experience. I have recommendations from my preceptor and other firefighters attesting to my skills as a paramedic and firefighter. I have passed all New York State exams, which means I am up to New York State standards. My weekly assessment paperwork completed by my preceptor does not reflect that my skills are insufficient. I was given no verbal, written warning or that I was being considered for termination. I had never been written up. I was always on time. I was not insubordinate, and I completed all the duties, responsibilities, and requirements of the probationary period. As you can imagine, I was shocked when I was told I was being let go. I was excited to be a Saratoga Springs firefighter, and it's a lifelong goal of mine. I feel that the civil service system has failed me because I met probationary requirements and was fired for vague reasons. I researched the civil service law and found out that under the section that details probationary reports, section CSR 4.5b and 5.3, states that the supervisor carefully observe conduct and performance of the probationer and report in writing to the appointing authority at least 2 weeks before the end of term. Also, the supervisor from time to time during their probationary term is required to advise the probationer of his or her status and progress. A probationer whose services are to be terminated is entitled to an interview with the appointing authority. None of the statements that I just mentioned were completed.
Sir, how much further you had to go?
Just a little bit, not much.
Thank you.
At that meeting, when I was terminated, I was not given an opportunity to defend myself, and when I did try to defend myself, Mr. Matthiesen told me that the decision had already been made. At this meeting, I asked Chief Williams and Mr. Matthiesen directly if they had consulted with my preceptor about my skills. Chief Williams said he had, and that it wasn't enough for him. Also, during my termination meeting, I asked if my sick time was going to be paid out to me. Mr. Matthiesen assured me that it would be. After 2 weeks' time, I had not received it. When I called the Civil Service Secretary, Patsy, she told me that she did not think that the city paid out sick time, but she would check. She told me that the city was not going to pay me sick time and that Mr. Matthiesen did not have the power to pay it out to me. He would have to go to the city council and request it, which he was not going to do. The city has invested a lot of time and money into my training. I'm asking the council to look further into this matter and to consider reinstating me as a firefighter. I am willing to work on whatever fault the chief sees, which are still not clear to me. I am prepared to meet with you privately to discuss this matter. Thank you for your time and consideration.